Today it's the Pearl Harbor. That name is really weird to me because Midori, Japanese, Pearl Harbor, there's something going on with that. But anyway, we're doing cheap and expensive. And I've got a secret ingredient for the expensive that's gonna make it a lot better. It's a mystery white powder.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
Pearl Harbor is 3 ingredients. It's vodka, melon liqueur, and pineapple juice. Unfortunately, I don't have a cheap melon liqueur. I just have Midori, and that's what most people probably use. So Midori's gonna go in both. This drink can be made quite a different ways. I'm gonna do one in the rocks glass, and one's gonna be in a coupe. If you just wanna be really fast, you could mix it up in a rocks glass. But I don't really like them mixed that way. It's a pain in the ass to stir, and it doesn't mix it right. So I'm gonna mix up the cheap separately, and I'm gonna pour it over some ice. Let's throw in the Midori first. I'm gonna use 1 ounce. Let's try this. I'm gonna drink out of this other jigger. Tastes like cough medicine. Yeah, it just tastes like cough medicine, a little thinner. It's still pretty thick. Can't taste the alcohol in it, but you can feel it and going down your throat. It's just 20%. Then I'll throw in the vodka. Gonna use good old cheap Gordon's. 1.5 ounce. Last is 4 ounces of pineapple juice. I'm gonna use a small can of Dole's. 6 ounces in here. Then just gotta stir it up until it gets nice and cold. And that's it, nice and simple. This expensive one, I'm gonna shake it instead. Got most of it in there. Right, it's the same 1 ounce Midori. For the vodka, I'm gonna use that Stoli Elit. This bottle's a pain in the ass to pour from. Ounce and a half. And then 4 ounces of organic pineapple juice. And the last secret ingredient is citric acid. I'm gonna put in just 1/2 gram. What this does is adds a little sourness to it. The pineapple isn't quite sour enough to overcome the sweetness. And you don't really want to add lime, it changes the flavor. All this does is add sourness. But it's worth it and it's pretty much free. Give it a nice shake. Then I'm gonna double strain this into this coupe. It'll keep the little ice chunks out. I like that little froth on the top from shaking the pineapple juice. I'm just gonna garnish it with a Luxardo cherry. Okay, let's compare them, see if there's any difference. It's really bland. Tastes like pineapple juice with a hint of vodka. Don't even really taste the Midori. I'd say it just makes the pineapple juice taste a little more bitter. I'm not into that too much. Now this fancy side. Like I said before, the citric acid adds something in here that's just not in the cheap side. Just a little bit of sour that pulls it together. It's still a little bland. It's better though. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous. Neon green drink, trying to look fancy. I don't think you're gonna see someone rich walking around drinking this. It's not bad though. Taste the melon a little more in here. See if I can taste it over here at all. It's way more bland. That little bit of citric acid must have just pulled the flavors out. Kind of like adding salt. I don't know what the Midori really does to this. You could just have a pineapple vodka instead. Just adds that color. This actually reminds me a lot of lemon lime Gatorade. Wonder if you added a little bit of vodka to some Gatorade if it would taste like this. Texture over here is a lot better. The froth, I think the froth on the top is good. It's aerated from the shaking. Even under the froth, the liquid's aerated. I would say this cheap one's bad. The expensive one is decent to good. It's a passing grade. Can't taste the vodka in either one, so I would say probably might as well go with the Gordon's. I think I'm gonna throw in a little citric acid in this cheap side just to see if that's what's better about the expensive side.
Know what I mean? Oh!
The half a gram is about 2 pinches. Definitely made it a lot better. It doesn't taste like Gatorade anymore. Yeah, the citric acid is definitely the MVP of this drink. You could probably try some lime juice, maybe ½ ounce. Probably have the same effect, but it's gonna pull the flavor towards lime. Well, if you know why this is called the Pearl Harbor, if it has something to do with Midori and Japanese bombing Pearl Harbor, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna go finish both these off, and thanks for watching.